What's going on YouTube? This is your boy AshTheMan. Thank you so much for definitely tuning in. So we're going to be talking about Megalo Box, episode 4, Let's Dance with Death. Yeah, that's the name of the episode. Now this episode pretty much focused on JD, aka Joe, going into the fight with Maneater. Now, Maneater is known for playing, dirty when it comes to boxing. And he usually uses foul tactics to kind of get their opponents on the edge, and then he goes in for the kill. Now, before the match starts, you get a chance to see him announcing, bringing everybody out, and he called him Gearless Joe. So yeah, when they call him Gearless Joe, you can pretty much make it out that Joe won't be having his particular gear on due to previous episode actions to fight in future fights. The strategy that they're using to get him a higher ranking really fast is that, one, they need something to draw attention to people, and one of the things is him being gearless. That means he's always at odds, always expected to lose, so then he could gain the crowd. Because that's part of boxing, is that not only, do you win fights, but also if you got a fan base and people know who you are, oh yeah, you want to move up. Also, the whole fake ID getting in there, that's a woman that's going to be floating around. And also making sure to win all 5 of his fights. He has to win his 5 fights and get up to a high enough rank to be in the Megalo boxing tournament. And it seems like it's going pretty good. So for the first, I say 15 to 17 minutes, we get to see JD fight against Maneater. Now, when the fight first starts, you get to see him doing his footwork, lay a couple of hits down. But Maneater ended up making contact and end up, hitting JD while he's blocking. Now, in normal boxing, if you block, you won't have to worry about it. But by you having your gear on, it's an intense hit that pretty much could have probably KO'd him, and he did get up before he hit that 9-10 count. But for the next round, JD was just off balance. He felt like he couldn't move right, and that's because when his coach was telling him is that his body just wasn't agreeing with his mind. Basically, his body is showing that he's scared, and JD just pretty much to overcome that. Now, they came up with a strategy in which he still played with the footwork, getting it close, maneuvering. When he gets stuck in the corner, move around him. So the way he took out Maneater was that he moved and was trying to get him. Now, Maneater came from a strong punch, kind of like an enraged one, because he couldn't hit him, being frustrated. And JD stepped back, went under, and hit him with that hook, knocked him out. TKO. It's over. It's done. JD won his first fight. Now, we didn't get to see his next 2 fights because of the fact that they kind of pushed through it, showing that, hey, look, it's Gearless, he can hold his own, and he ended up going for a rank 257 all the way up to 103. So after 3 fights, that was definitely an insane increase, but just not enough. So Pops ended up, hey, look, I want him to fight somebody who's no lower than 50 rank. Now, the guy that he went through pretty much said he got somebody who's ranked 17. It was exciting. But once he seen this guy who literally has, I'm going to just say he's a black version of Zuko, because, he got a little burnt part of his face and almost in the same spot. Kind of weird, right? But he seems to know Pops. So I'm taking that maybe him Pops share some history, or maybe Pops trained him for a certain amount of time before he became a phony boxing coach. So we can honestly say that there's some interesting information. And I don't know if how the next episode, with that being the setup, is they going to have it to where he's going to feel like, hey, guess what? I don't think you're going to win. We might as well back out. You know how Pops get into that little dark corner or whatever. Or he's really just going to be over exaggerating the situation, trying to push Joe faster than what he could push him without trying to understand the fighter first. So we definitely got those kind of 2 aspects to go about. Now, I will say this was definitely a good episode because we actually got some official action, to the point to where it was like, oh man, it's really getting crazy. But after these 5 fights, I would definitely like to see him back with his gear, just so that we can see more of a boxing strategy in Megalo box, especially with the gears. Because right now, he basically, like the episode implies, you know, let's dance with death. Let's dance with death. You know, pretty much he had odds. One hit could be the last one. Not just only in a box when he could sustain an injury that may not allow him to box anymore. So, yeah, dance with death. Go right ahead. But again, I want to thank you guys for definitely tuning in. I will be waiting for Hero Academia to update tomorrow so I can do my review for that. I am going to be streaming some more God of War. I think a breaking point of half side quest is definitely getting there, but I'm definitely, you know, making some decent amount of progress because I am aiming for the platinum for this one. And just so you know, I did went ahead and got the platinum for Dynasty Warriors 9, so the official streams for that officially has ended. I won't be doing really no more streams for Dynasty Warriors 9 because I feel like I've done everything for it. So unfortunately, no. But again, you guys can follow me on Twitter, AshTheMan008, and on Instagram, AshTheMan08. And again, definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like for me, and leave a comment at the bottom. Don't be shy. Leave a comment at the bottom. Your boy will definitely make sure to message you. You know, leave a comment there right under yours, and we can have a whole bursting conversation. But then again, AshTheMan is out. Have a wonderful Friday. Thank you.